Okay, the computer says we are live. So hello everyone, welcome to my live stream of today. I by mistake thought today was Sunday, don't know why, but apparently it's Wednesday, so it's in the middle of the week. And as promised, we started to work on a little bit the ideas with the teapots and the flowers and the fruits. So this is my first attempt. Don't judge me, it's my first attempt, but okay, I always forget to ask this. I hope everybody can hear me, right? Because if you can't hear me, then that will be a bit awkward and so on. So I'm just gonna wait for somebody to tell me, yes, we can hear you, and then to say hello. In the meantime, hello Marlena and hello Johan. Hi, how is it going? Sound is okay. Oh, okay. Then I cease my rambling today. FYI, it's very hot, at least here in my city, in the Netherlands. And hot for us is, I know that some people think hot is more than 40 degrees Celsius, but for us, when it gets past 26, it gets really hot because we're next to the sea and there's lots of humidity going on. So today is actually, I think even now, 29 towards 30 outside. Inside is the same temperature. It's not like it's very hot. So my apologies if you see me all like drenched and so on. No worry. So what did you guys remember that last time I was talking about having a teapot, having some fruits, and then having the flowers around, and I wasn't sure about the composition. I wasn't sure about how I should position everything. Like, is it going to be on the table? Is it going to have drawers, and so on? So I just decided that a very simple composition, so that at least I don't get myself too crazy. It was too complicated with the window in the back and so on, at least for the beginning. So I decided that I'm going to do the hint of a table here with the wood. And then I'm just gonna frame it like that in a circle. And it looks nice with all the leaves peeking out and showing. I know it's a bit wonky. It is what it is. Okay. You guys know I can't draw straight lines or curved lines or any lines that should have a perfect direction. I just, like, my mind doesn't work like that. So maybe that's why I'm so good at flowers, because flowers are all directions and all the stuff. But this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna have fun with. And I decided on the first flower is gonna be some anemones. They're my favorite ones. I don't know what flowers you guys like, but I like anemones. And this one's gonna be the figs. So I drew one full fig here and one slice of fig, and it is implied that this tea is fig tea. I never had fig tea. I'm just assuming it's gonna be delicious, but you know, I'm just assuming. I have all my watercolors around. If you didn't know, these are my specialty schminke watercolors. They're the super granulating ones. I have my graphite set, which I'm gonna use today, and I have my big set. I'm not gonna move it because it sits there. It's very big, because I need some specialty colors like some grays and some stuff. And just before we started, I was actually in a discussion with my husband as to what color should this teapot be. Like, there's gonna be some lines, there's gonna be different color, but in general, you know, what color should I make it? So we haven't reached the conclusion yet. It was between red or yellow. So I'm just gonna let it stew for a bit. Start with the fig and with the flowers, and then see kind of what works together. Okay. I'm using my favorite brush, which is the Escoda Versatil number 4. And then let's get started. So I hope everybody's okay. Marlene, I see you saying hello, and Johan, you're here. But I hope everybody else is okay and able to meet with us. So now, figs, I don't know if you ever had figs from the garden. Oh, oops, I'm moving it. I used to have figs when I used to live with my grandpa. He had the fig tree in the garden, and we used to eat figs every year. It used to be really nice, the fig tree. So I'm just adding tiny touches of green, and then the figs are pretty purple, so we're gonna do some purple tones and purple, gonna make it super purple. And I know this is not purple actually, but bear with me. I'm using the Thunder Rose. These are the Schmincke per granulated one. By the way, the paper I'm using is the Arches paper, and I'm sorry if I'm not actually looking at the chat, but if you want to chat, please do. I'll just randomly have a look at and see you. We're just going to add the first layer, okay? This is, remember, this is just the first layer. It's nothing. I'm just doing glazing on top of that green. It's still going to look nice. Okay, my watch just told me, let's get moving. Apparently I'm supposed to move at this hour. So I haven't moved enough. No, I actually went for a walk outside, surprisingly, around 3 o'clock. I just needed to get out of the house, and it was actually colder outside than it was inside the house. Don't know how we managed to have that. Pretty amazing, if you ask me. But yeah, that was like outside. They are busy. I mean, the city hall is busy with renewing some of the roads here, and especially the bike paths and the paths that we used to run. So I have here a park next to me that I go and I run. And let's say that the road was not very suitable. On that path I could basically only run in the middle because the sides were really damaged, and it was very hard to run actually. But now they redid it. It's all new. I was surprised that they actually finished within basically 2 days or 3 days. I don't know. They were very fast, to be honest. But the road seems nice. We actually walked today there. I didn't dare run. I mean, it's too hot outside to run, in my opinion, so I try not to overdo it. But for a walk was okay. Okay, that's good. I will do this one. Once this fig is dry out, I will do that one. Now you can see, I don't know if you can see, can you see that the super granulating powers of the Schmincke specialty ones? They're really super granulating, and I'm really liking how it turned out, okay? This is what I want to see. I want to see more of this. Okay, the flowers are actually going to do with the graphitint one. And then I'll decide what to do with the teapot. I haven't decided. If you guys have ideas, let me know. I'm willing to listen to you. Like if you have any ideas of colors and so on. So now let's get into this one. Graphitint. I am going to use this ocean blue and some of the aubergine. Let's see, for one of them. The nice part about the graphite tint is that you can put it pretty thick, but then you can also mix it with all the other colors, and then it becomes like super light. When you add water, you can just pull it on like this. I'm just adding water basically, and you can easily reactivate it. It's so nice and so easy. And of course I should be very careful with my brush not to go over the lines. And now I'm going to use the aubergine color to actually put in some color here. Okay, it's more of a galaxy type of flower, but it's really looking nice. Now, what happened this week was quite some work at work, but it feels like we are slowing down a little bit. It's very hot, and actually a lot of people take holidays right now, so yeah, a lot of people just took holidays. I didn't take yet holidays. I'm not planning yet to take any holidays, because I'm not yet going to go anywhere. I'll have my vaccination tomorrow, which is really going to help with setting my mind at ease. But yeah, anyway, we'll see. Tomorrow I have to bike there. It's very far away, and I have to bike like 25 kilometers. It's gonna be interesting how I'm going to bike there. And it's not usually the kilometers, they don't scare me. I mean, I don't mind. It's 25 kilometers, but it's going to be one of the hottest days of the year. It's gonna be, I think, more than 30. So yeah, that's basically what I need to be careful of. We're probably gonna take a lot more water with us. And if you're wondering, Claudia, why don't you take the car, or why don't you, go with a car? This is the Netherlands. Not everybody has a car, because you don't necessarily need one. Like, very rarely you need a car here. And I'm just gonna come out and say that we never felt the need of a car. I can pretty much go everywhere with my bike or with a train. I can even drive to work whenever we were at work, because it was only 22 kilometers, so I could go and bike. It's not that difficult, to be honest. So it's actually quite nice, and it helps you stay in shape. Speaking of staying in shape, yeah, I need to start doing more exercising. That's why I'm happy that they're making the path there, because I kind of put on weight since this whole thing started. And I had one blouse I tried today. I tried to put it for the stream, and I didn't fit it anymore, which is like a shame. I probably need to lose like 5 kilos to start fitting them again. So I need to lose more weight. So I started exercising in the morning more. Like, I used to exercise before, but not as rigorous. But now I'm like, okay, every day we go. And even today it was hot. We didn't really do hard exercise, but at least we walked like 4 kilometers. It's always good to do small little bit of walk. Okay. So yeah, this is what we've been doing. So I've been actually waking up pretty early in the morning to go for a run or to do my exercises. And you might wonder, why do you wake up at 5, Claudia, to do that? It's becoming too hot, so like the temperatures that are outside, it's a bit too hot to exercise or to run. I saw somebody running today in the almost 30 degrees. I have to say that those people are a tiny bit, they didn't look very good. Because it's very hard to run in this weather, and I don't know why they would do it. It's not like you're gonna lose more weight if you run in this weather or not, but I would, if I were them, I would wake up really early in the morning and do it. Like at 5 in the morning, it's quite nice and cool outside, so it's not that bad. Okay, let's do this petal in the back, and let's hope that the things didn't. I will add some more color later on once everything dries out, and you know. Fun stuff happens. Down. Yep. Oh yeah, any updates on the shop? I kind of partially opened the shop already. For those of you who are watching, the link is in my Etsy. I haven't advertised it yet because not all the products are there. I still have all the potions to put, so I only put the Moon series there, as in stickers and prints. But I have not managed to put all the potions. I mean, they are there. I just need to make some text, some better text than what I have now. And once I have that, then it's not gonna be long. I'm going to officially launch it. But the shop is there. You can already buy, and you can already look around. I mean, no harm in looking. So if you are live now, go check it out. It's Craft My Artwork on Etsy, and I have not started with any of the products that they will be done by dropshipping. So these are only the products that I have myself, and I will send myself from my own home. So that's it. I have an entire station ready for the cells, and we'll see where that brings us. I think this flower is really nice. I'm going to add more, and then it's gonna be more details added, and you know, some white dots and so on. But I still like it because, let's be honest, it's quite pretty. So I'm going to try to make the center a bit more yellow. See how that goes. I think I'm going to make it yellow, the teapot, with a little bit of maybe green and so on. Why am I saying this? It's summer, it's hot, and I would really love to show it, right? And the only way to show it is, like, usually you make things with really bright yellow so that it signifies like the heat and everything. I'm just adding some slight things with red just to brighten it up. And I'm just going to blend it out. So I hope you see how I do things and how I blend things out. I usually just add the color, right? And then I always come with my clean brush with water, and I pull the color out. This is the easiest way to blend. My style is not like the loose watercolor style. I mean, I tried, but I'm really bad at that. So no, I'm going to continue like this. I like my illustrative style, to be honest. So we can debate all we want, but if this is what I like, yeah, this is what I like. Okay. So I wonder in your cities how hot it is right now, if you're live. If you're watching this afterwards, leave a comment. Like, tell me how's the weather in your area. Is it as bad as it is here? And I always say this, like, the only reason why it's bad here is because of the humidity. I'm pretty sure. Okay, cool. We're gonna deepen those colors and okay. I really like how the fig turned out. The granulation is really nice, really nice. Okay, I'm going to do this one. This is gonna be a red with a little bit of yellow. Yeah, this is gonna be red with a bit of yellow. And then we'll decide what the other one is gonna be. Okay, let's try it. It's gonna be red. And now don't get scared. I mean, I always will come with the water and make this color properly do what I want it to do. I need to be very careful to go around the stamen and around the teapot. Okay. And I'm doing many petals at the same time. Okay. Now I'm going to go and pull this color. Yeah, I think the entire composition will brighten up if I use yellow for the teacup. Okay, hello. Okay. And I'm doing here a little bit. Yeah. Okay, the kids are at it outside. I can hear them. I don't know if you can hear the kids, but they are having fun outside. They're screaming and yelling. By the way, when we went for a walk, we actually went past the beach because we have a beach here. It's quite close by me, like 10 minutes walking. And it was full. I haven't seen the beach so full in like forever. I don't think I've seen this particular beach so full, but literally there were people blanket next to blanket. Very interesting. But yeah, it was fun to see that people were going out and were being fun outside. There's no problems, I guess, because the lockdown is being lifted. Currently the cases are pretty much down, so everybody just wants to enjoy a little bit of life, I guess. We didn't go to the beach. I haven't been to the beach in a very long time, I think. More than 3 years now. When was it last time we've been? I think I've been on an island here in Holland, Terschelling it's called. And that was the last time I was at the beach. And I haven't been to the beach in a very long time. But maybe, just maybe, this weekend, if it's still nice weather, then maybe we'll just go. I don't plan to stay long. I think I wanna just be there in the morning. But it will be fun. Will be in a way a return to normality, I would say, for us at least. Because oh man, this has been a long time that we haven't gone out, we haven't done anything. We haven't gone on a holiday in forever. Which is good. You know what is good for? It's good for my wallet, because all the money that I would have spent on a holiday, I spent on art supplies now. So don't judge me, but since I couldn't go on a holiday, and I don't think I would be going on a holiday this year either, I've decided that all that money is going on my art supplies. So I bought lots of art supplies. I'm really happy. Maybe I should do a video about all my art supplies. Because it's getting ridiculous. I have some sets that I'm actually planning to give away, because I don't use them as much, and I am always afraid that they're just gonna go broke, right? It should be used by somebody. So maybe that is something that I will do. Okay. That was cool. Okay, let us do this. The economy seems to be jumping back, so that's good news. People are happier, people are having a brighter outlook. The gyms have opened, but I'm still not going. I have said that I'm only gonna go there once I have my vaccination. Because to be honest, without my vaccination, I don't dare still go there. But this week is gonna be the time when I'm gonna do that. Okay. Let us consider this last one. What should it be? I'm thinking it's gonna be quite close to these ones, but let's try it. I'm gonna use the port. I mean, anemones are these colors, so you know. I'm gonna use this greenish color here. And then I'm gonna come in with water. Blend it all out. Let's see how that goes. It's an interesting color choice that I made here with this green, but it's okay. It's nice. It's pretty. Maybe I should make it more. I should make it more that it stays. It's more darker here. Now the question is, do you guys drink tea when it's super hot outside, or do you still prefer only coffee? I'm wondering if there are tea persons and coffee persons all around. That would be funny. I just don't seem to be able to drink anything really hot when it's also hot outside. And I know that some people are advising this, but I just can't seem to be doing that. Don't know. Okay, that's okay. We are moving forward. Let's try this one. This one only has the bottom part as a, when you cut into it, right, as the skin. Okay, the other part is pretty okay. It's more reddish purplish inside, so this is what I'm trying to do. I'm doing this stippling motion. Purple, some more pinkish, purplish, and then I'm adding some red. I will let it dry out and then I'll add some tiny little bit of things there. Now, I think I need a much darker color here. Only on the outskirts. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, it's cool. And now you will wonder, and now what are we going to do? So, have we decided? Are we doing the teapot yellow or are we doing the teapot a different color? Is it yellow stripes or red stripes? That's what I want to know. While I'm doing the leaves, because first I'm gonna do the leaves. Let me see, which leaves should I do? I think I like forest olive. And I'm gonna add some other shades of green into this one, don't worry. I have this. And I'm going to just come in with water and spread it around. Dum, dum, dum. Okay, these are nice and pretty leaves. I'm gonna do these leaves as well. Oh, it's getting super hot. let me tell you, it's getting super hot. I'm hoping everything will be just fine. And this green, slate green here. Okay. Depending on what color the pot is gonna be. Well, that's what I'm asking. Like, should the pot be yellow or should the pot be red? That's the question. Ah, you mean the underneath of the car? Okay. I was thinking maybe gray or grayish. Grayish. If does gray fit with yellow or with red better? Because I don't know. I'm trying really hard not to go over the lines here. Okay. This is a really nice one. I just need to add some color in these leaves. Really nice. And I'm going to use, this is by the way forest green, and it's like a bluish green that I'm utilizing here. Forest blue it's called actually, which is normal. Okay, and I'm gonna use a little bit of red again, just to give it some extra spunk. The other ones I'm going to use the olive with steel green, so that it creates a nice, and maybe this one needs to be that same color, but this one will be olive. Gray with yellow could be an option. Okay, cool. Yeah, what can I tell you all about it? Oh yeah, I'm on a hunting party where I go look for flowers to see what else I could learn to draw. Has been really fun, but people really think of me as some sort of stalker. I got chased away by somebody because I was filming in front of their garden, in their front garden. Basically I was just filming the flowers, but then they were thinking that I'm filming the house, or I'm somebody that, you know, wants to harm them. Was pretty hilarious. I was like, don't worry, I'm just here for the flowers. And then it's like, are you here to steal the flowers? I was like, no, just I need material, man. I need real material. So yeah, that is the story of my life. I need material, but to have material I need to go film in other people's gardens or outside, and then you get branded a weirdo for doing so. Very funny. So yeah, if you see me arrested, know that I was arresting trying to film flowers, okay? It's always like that with me. I need to do something really crazy once in a while. Okay, by the way, I forgot to make here. Okay, that's good. And then I will do the steel green, slate green from the graphite tint. I really like all of these colors because they work well together, as in you can mix and match them, and it's really important. Like when you're buying colors, you have to buy stuff that kind of works together, and it doesn't matter that they're from different sets. And in this case, the graphite tint really plays very well with all of this. This is just a leaf that I tucked in there behind the teapot. You can see that I'm just going around the teapot. And yeah, it's just tiny, but important, I would say. Okay. Now, let's see. I'm going to go into my gray, and then I'm going to do the yellow. So maybe it's gonna look weird, maybe it's not gonna look weird. Oh, I forgot something. I forgot these ones. How could I forget those ones? Man, nobody told me that I forgot some petals and some leaves here. Guys, you have to help me. I forget parts of my own drawing. Like, please. Okay. At least that part is done, and now I'm gonna add the yellow here. Okay. That's done, and then one of the leaves is gonna be with a forest blue and a little bit of red. And the other one is gonna be with olive. These are the two variants that I'm... By the way, I'm going in with water and I'm picking up color from the middle because I made it too dark. And I'm gonna go with some red here. Just to see what we can do here. You can see that the colors are very easily liftable, and this is what you want to see. Okay. Some more. I'm really having fun here. By the way, I am running out of posts on Instagram, so I need to make, I think, another 20 or 30 illustrations that I probably will not have the time to do them live stream or anything, but I need to do a lot more. I've been spending this last month just working on the shop, so I actually haven't done anything new. Like all my illustrations, everything that I'm posting on Instagram is already been done for more than a month, and I only have like 5 posts left, I think, and then I'm done. So I think this weekend is gonna be a weekend where I'm going to do a lot. I'm going to do a lot of flower arrangements and so on. So maybe not, I'm not gonna go all too big onto the teapots. I mean, I wanna do the teapots during live streams, right, at least. But I wanna do, so I'm going to do some more illustrations because anyway I'm gonna need them for extra stickers or sticker sheets and so on. So I will be working really hard this weekend. I think I can do about 10 illustrations or so a day before my mind turns to basically mush. So I'm just going to try really hard to do that. Okay, now we are on the PSR. You know what I will hate more? If I work so much on the flowers and then I'm going to do the teapot and it's not going to be what I expected. But let's try it. I'm going to start with some gray, okay? And my paintbrush had some stray things. And now I know what you're thinking. What's with the gray? No. Okay, don't worry. We are having it diluted, okay? The heart needs to be with red. Totally needs to have a tiny bit of red. The heart in there. And then this part. I'm going to darken the corners and so on the second pass, don't worry. I'm using the graphite gray. Okay. It could be that doesn't work, that's okay. We did an experiment. I can always go on top with a different color, you know. Okay, and now we're just gonna have to build it up a bit also onto this one. Okay, and now la pièce de résistance. I want this one also to, no, I don't want it to be with yellow. I want it to be also gray. Stand out against everything. I'm going to add lots of details, and I have prepared my pearlescent watercolors to add details, so do not despair. There's gonna be lots of details being added here. Okay, this is just the first layer. I'm going to deepen the colors. I'm gonna go really bold, but the first ones, they need to be like this. So you heard me right. I'm going to do this one with red because it needs a bit of a spunk. So I'm using perlin red, and this is the top of the heart, the top of the pot. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I think I might want to add some tints of red in the gray, just to make it a little bit okay. I'm going to add here and here and here. Just gonna give it a tint because I'm going to really spread the color around. Yeah, so you're not going to be able to notice it that much maybe on camera, but it really makes it a tiny bit pop. And then the middle, the other ones are gonna be super yellow and darker yellow, so it's gonna be nice. I'm gonna go more with gray at the end, and I'm gonna darken even more. So really this is just an underlayer. This red tint, it's not the actual last layer. And this is what usually the last parts are the ones that take you the longest in an illustration, like the deepening of the colors and so on. It's always like that. Dum, dum, dum. I know that some people might have maybe started with the teapot first, because if you get the teapot wrong, then that's it. There's no turning back. Okay, I'm going to start doing the teapot, and I'm starting with nickel azo yellow, and then I'm going to go into quinacridone gold hue, and I'm going to top it up with tundra orange, and gonna go really deep. Okay, so be prepared. Nickel azo yellow. This is gonna stand out against all. This like really makes the painting look like it's a summer stuff. This is really summery. Okay. This was still wet, and then it just got a bit of that hue there. It's fine. I'm gonna go anyway afterwards with some more gray to deepen those colors. Okay, let's do the second band here. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so I think yellow was nice. Yellow is a good choice. Yellow is always nice on anything, let's put it this way. And I know that on the I look at the video right now, and I see that you guys see a really crazy yellow. It's not as crazy as you might think. I'm going to anyway darken it, but yeah, don't worry, this is gonna be fun. Okay, there's even more spillage here. It's okay. I'm going to make sure that the colors get really blended good. Okay. Dum, dum, dum. And then what did we say? We said we're going to go with this color. This is quinacridone gold hue. Doesn't need to be everywhere, but it needs to be in the places where it will give the impression of roundness. Something like that. And this is gonna be here. You can see I was not patient enough to do this, but it's okay. It's okay. I sometimes have to learn to let the water do what the water wants. You know, if the water wants this, then let it do what it needs to do. I think I would like here, also in this corner, to be a little bit more darker. I'm actually considering whether or not this part of the, yeah, I'll probably do that one with yellow as well. I think that part really needs some yellow. Don't worry about the yellow that seeped into the gray. Like I said, we're gonna make the gray super dark and it's gonna be fine. I really think this part needs to be also yellow. It's yellowish. Now, I don't know if it turned out okay, okay? This is for you guys to tell me. I had fun anyway. This is my first ever teapot, right, that I'm actually doing. Maybe I should have tried first with a stamp or something. But, yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. So, yeah, it's okay. I think uniforming the color a little bit will bring them all together. Yeah. Because I put the red underneath and I'm glazing over it, it makes it more orange, which is very funny if you think about it. I really need to let it dry a little bit. And now I'm just going to let it dry a bit, and then I'm going to really add more gray in the middle and deepen some more of the colors. Here I need to think, what will I do here? This is a gray. This is the inside of the teapot, okay? And then I need to do the wood, and the wood I'm just gonna do it very faded. I'm not gonna stress. The question is, now that I've done it inside a circle, should I add kind of a background to all of these ones? That's the question, right? To all of you that are watching. And now I'm regretting not having the water or the juice next to me, because this heat is really making it hard to do. This color is gonna be just some brown. And I have a brown here. I have something called a galaxy brown, so let's try to see how that looks. It's gonna be I'm gonna really fade it out, but yeah. Okay, we're on the last pieces of this illustration, by the way, so don't get distracted. We don't have much left. We just need to let it a bit dry so we can add the remaining parts. Oh, thank you. My husband has heard me and has brought me my juice. So, and you might wonder, why don't you stay a bit longer, Claudia? It's because I really need to open the airco, because otherwise it's not gonna be very nice in here. And it's also for my cats that I need to do that, and I cannot open the airco if we are in a live stream, because you will hear it. It's a kind of a mobile airco, so that's why. But I'm pretty convinced that we can finish in time. Let's say in the next 20 or so minutes. I think we can do we can do great things. Tum tum tum. This is what I meant by fading it, as in I'm not gonna do coloring everywhere. Doesn't really need coloring everywhere. But I'm really liking the super granulating ones because you can definitely reactivate them with water. And no, it's not a sponsored video. I ain't that big to do a sponsored video, I think. But if you want my advice, grab them while you still can. Okay. That was it for that part. Dun, dun, dun. And now let's do the last pieces. Let's see. I'm going to add even more darker. The tundra yellow. And by the way, for the cats, oh, it's awesome and the colors are gorgeous. Thank you. For the cats, I brought them a new. Oh, it's so bad. You don't see. Happy is sleeping right now. It's probably because it's too hot. They have a new basket made out of cardboard, and it's round and kind of like a rounded pillow, and he's sleeping inside it. Okay. He's really sleeping inside it. He's so cute. He was hooked to it the minute it arrived. What can I say? I am spending way too much money on my cats, but they're my babies and I love them tremendously. So, you know, this is how things go in the house of Claudia. I am pretty sure that my cats would kill the wallpaper if I didn't give them this. If I don't give them something to scratch on, and especially these cardboard boxes and so on, what they do is they go and they start scratching on the wallpaper. And I already had the wallpaper super damaged and super killed on some of the walls, and I cannot even buy that wallpaper anymore, which is pretty frustrating. So yeah, you have to give them stuff to do in order for them to stop doing what you don't want them to do, which is interesting. And I said that I will darken everything up, and I did. Okay. Dum dum dum. And let's do some more here. Yep. Okay. I think I have done all I could here. Maybe on this one it needs a little bit more darkening on some parts. Let's see. I am, oh yeah, what did I want to say? I am actually starting on Friday some coaching. So I I've asked one of my friends if she can, she's a coach or certified coach for leadership, so I'm going to start that one on Friday. It's gonna be a 6 month program, but I really thought that it will be fun to, basically what I'm doing now is I'm considering putting money on myself, especially since I want to go on with this business, with this art business. And as a business person, you need a little bit more, I mean, business acumen or something like that, how to call it. So I've decided I will do some stuff on my own. Now what I wanted to do is let this a bit dry and then add some details with some pearlescent colors. So let's clean up a little bit and then do the pearlescent colors. Tam tam tam. I will close down these ones because they're taking up a bit too much space. You might wonder, what do I have as pearlescent? These are the fine take pearlescent colors, and this is the tiny version, the tiny package. It only has 6, I believe, and you can see that they're very well used, as in I use them a lot, like super a lot. And the way things go is you have a pipette like this, and you just take some water in it and you just drop it. Two things. I don't think I need those ones. No, I don't need those ones, so I'm not gonna add them. And in the meantime, I'm preparing my white gel pen as well, because I wanted to add some white gel pen. And let's start doing some white gel pen. In the meantime, you know, the colors are gonna dry, so then I can go in and I can actually add the fine tech. If you don't let it dry, it's going to really not look nice. White gel pen, it's really nice to add. Okay. And I'm going to add also some different things here. I'm gonna add more dots because these flowers look like galaxies a bit, so I'm seeing galaxies all over the place. Yeah, no. I used to do this a lot on my previous illustrations, adding the dots everywhere. Nowadays I do it a bit lesser, but still okay. I'm gonna add some dots here and there with a black pen. This is a 03 black pen, by the way. And I'm just gonna add here and there, just to give it a bit more, you know, gravitas and pizzazz. Okay. It's just these tiny details that make it look really nice. Okay, that's good. What else should we add? Let's see. Did these ones? Yeah, they have done. Okay. I am choosing a different. No, I need a really tiny one. This is a number 2 Da Vinci brush. Okay. So we're gonna do the last pieces. I wanna do some sort of. I wanna do some hearts alongside this part and this part. Or should I just do dots? I can do some dots, maybe. Dots will be easier than hearts. And I'm using... Or should I do hearts? Yeah, let's do hearts. I always like to have details on everything that I do. So maybe sometimes I go overboard, but it's okay. I don't mind. This is a beautiful pearlescent color. It's looking so nice. Notice how the middle one is bigger because it's closer to you, and then it becomes smaller again as it goes into the opposite direction. So, you know, we do have an ending here. Yeah, that's good. And then on all the other ones, I'm just gonna do some lines on the bottom. Gonna be like this. Okay. Yeah, the teapot now it's really special. Okay. I wanted to have 2 lines here. 1 line, 2 lines here, and 1 line there. Okay. Hearts are funny. The hearts are really funny. Okay, I think I'm done. I really enjoyed this one. It's my first teapot. Just like with my first potion ever, it's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna have its own problems. But somehow I really liked it. I think the flowers and the fruits turned out okay. Teapot is also okay. I really like these parts here. And when it's gonna dry, it's gonna look really nice, especially in the nice light. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for staying with me even in this heat. You guys are heroes, and I hope to see you guys next time. It's going to be Sunday, and we're probably gonna do another teapot from probably a different angle, slightly different. Maybe I'll try some actual teapot with some flowers also inside. So we're gonna see how that goes. This is the first one with the fig. Looks really